Hi. Hi.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Well, bye.
You play very well.
Oh, yeah? So do you. Oh, God, what a dumb thing to say, right? I mean, you say it, you play well, and then right away I have to say you play well. Oh, God, Annie. Well, oh, well.
I was a resident, and Jules had an emergency.
My tongue was numb.
And I told her to relax.
And then my tongue started working again.
Excuse me, lady, but that upon which you sit is mine.
I beg your pardon?
Move over.
So come along, share their gay and giddy holiday, because all the things happen to them that you'd always hope for on the happiest day of your life.
I'm Benjamin Barry.
Andy Anderson.
Oh, you are already falling in love with me.
I'm gonna make you wish you were dead.
Now, let's ask what other people think about love at first sight.
I do not.
Why don't you believe in love at first sight?
I think it's really important to spend time with someone before you can really fall in love with them, and I don't think that time comes after just seeing someone. I think that can definitely spark the interest and curiosity, but it takes more time.
Yeah, of course.
Why do you believe in it?
I think of it the other way. If I didn't believe in it, then it would take away from the power of the human existence and make like one of the great things in life less worth living.
I do. Yeah.
Why do you believe in them?
Because sometimes you just feel like a magical spark between someone and yourself.
Experience with it, but I think it might exist, yeah.
Why do you think it exists?
So I've definitely heard people talk about it, and they're very genuine about it. So I would say it's probably.
Yes, I do. I think. Cause probably that's how people like do in those like romantic movies.
I think that I believe in the idea that you can sense whether there's chemistry or connection that will possibly equate to love at first sight, but I don't believe that it's possible to be in love at first sight. A physiological reason for that, but I think that in terms of like what I feel for that person and what happens physically, I think that it's just very obvious, and that it can literally take like a second of like holding your glance for too long.
No, but we were together for a little while, so yeah.
Would you mind me asking what didn't work out in the relationship?
Probably just timing. Like we were on different pages. You know, we both wanted different things.
One.
How did it work out? Do you mind me asking?
Not very well.
Why did it work out well?
Complications between our families. It was like a Romeo and Juliet.
Oh yes.
Is it? Why are you guys laughing? Did it work out?
Happens to me all the time.
Oh, really? Does it usually end up well?
Yeah, actually, it does. And it, I mean, let's say, I'm not saying that this is how many times it's happened to me, but like, let's say out of 20 times, that out of 20 different people that I make eye contact with, it's not a lot of them, but when it happens, it's very distinct and it's real. And whatever develops from there develops.
Do you mind me asking like what usually ends the relationship?
Usually I think it is, I wouldn't say lack of interest, but I would say different directions of growth.
Because love at first sight is, I think it's more based on looks, but it doesn't really tell you how the two people will share the same values or whether they can live together for a really long time due to different habits. And yeah.
So you fell in love with that person at first time because of his looks? Because of his charming good looks?
I think what you mostly get from looking at a person is definitely their looks, and then the posture they have, and also maybe the smile they give you.
Forever could never be long enough for me. I feel like I've had long enough with you. Forget the world now.